Big Kirk 916, positivity, motivation, never settle for average. Go to bigkirk916.com and hit me up if you want to pick up an art piece. We can work out a deal. It's holiday time. I know you guys are looking for something special to give that special someone. If you're looking for some merch, or if you just need to wash your ass, or you know somebody that smells like boo-boo and they need to wash their ass, got the perfect stocking stuffer, a bar of soap. Maybe they'll get the hint and clean that boo-boo off their butt. Wash them old onion-smelling armpits. Anyways, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel. Let's bring some holiday cheer, man. I just wanted to speak on something that you guys have heard many times before on other channels, other platforms. On my channel, you know, the whole race thing, man, and how they try to always keep us divided, and how it's really nothing more than a fear tactic so that we don't communicate among each other and elevate each other consciously, financially, and spiritually. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, man. Majority of my help that I've experienced since I've been home in 2008 has been from people who were not of my same ethnicity. Mexican, Asian, Russian, Persian, who else has helped me? Caucasian. Yeah, man, it had nothing to do with the Negro. Just keeping it 100, man. I have had one of my good friends I did time with, who was a brother who helped me when I first got out. And, you know, he's always been there for me. But, you know, I never bought into the racial bullshit anyways, man. It's just something that's been concocted to fuel this whole divide. And I don't buy into no white supremacy or a black inequality and all this bullshit, man. I just put in the work, study, don't make excuses for my shortcomings, and I network. Man. I networked with a lot of people before I got out, when I was in prison, that were of various backgrounds. And when I got out, one of the first people that actually gave me any type of financial support was a partner of mine who was Korean. Hooked me up, you know, put some money in my pocket. And then I had a Mexican partner who was still doing time, and he had a car sitting at his shop, and he let me get that car to make payments on it. Shout out to Brother Wang, and shout out to, what was his name? Man, I can't remember the other guy's name, but he'll know who I'm talking about, man. Shout out to him, man. He looked out for me, man. But yeah, I don't get into the whole racial shit, man. You know, if you let that keep you from going outside your circle or your comfort zone, you're limiting your opportunities, and you're basically putting yourself in the box. You know, when it comes to even recognizing talent and people giving you props, most of the time I would get compliments from people outside my immediate culture, because it wasn't like a competition thing. You know, for some reason, man, you get some people and they like, you know, they see that you have potential and they don't want you to have that potential. And that's the crabs in a bucket mentality. And that's what you got to watch out for, because there's a lot of those. You know, people see that, oh, maybe you have a talent, maybe you can write, maybe you can draw, maybe you're good at math, you know, whatever the skill set may be, and they feel some kind of way because they don't apply themselves, or they feel like, you might think you're better than them because of, your skill set. Therefore, they want to try to throttle your skill set down. And instead of pulling you up, they hate. Oh man, you drew that? Oh man, is that your clothing line? Hook me up, man. Hook me up, man. Oh, you wrote that? Oh, just like I told you, I did the experiment. Tim tell Patrick, I had to act like I was a white guy to get the brothers to acknowledge the book as being credible, as far as the information, as far as it being interesting. It's disgusting, man, how much black people hate on each other. They talk all that shit. Oh, man, the white man doing this. He keeping us down. Oh, man, these people over here. If y'all work together like the Asian culture, like the Indians, like the Jewish culture, like some of the Russians I know, some of the Persians I know, like the Armenians, y'all would be balling. I ain't never heard all these other different races brag about on a song about my ops, and you talking about killing nothing but niggas. That's all you talk about, killing nothing but niggas. Oh, niggas. And then you go to jail. You don't know shit about the law, so you're an ignorant fool. But that's all you talk about, killing niggas and basically putting your black women and making them look like they ain't nothing but hoes. And you guys say, oh, that's the vibe. Man, that's the shit. And you praise that shit. I mean, you worship black women as hoes, young black men as serial killers, and basically losers. It don't matter if they can't spell, read, or write, talk properly. Hey, man, they get in the bag. That's my nigga. You don't want to give the kid who's studious, who's a straight A student, maybe he's a scholar. No, he's a cornball. He a nerd. He a weenie because he's smart. So you trick him into going, hanging out with the knuckleheads so that he mess around and ruins his life. Ignorant, man. The black culture, bro, needs help. It needs help, and I've done my part as far as what I can do, because I don't have the platform like a lot of these entertainers and rappers that brag about being so-called gangsters and killers. Nah, because see, they ain't really hung out in a situation where they had to fight for their life, or they wouldn't be talking that stupid shit. But yeah, they sending the false message, but they ain't talking the real shit because they live in lies. But yeah, I don't buy into it, man. And I think, when we get to a point where we can look at human beings and what they bring to society as a whole, as a positive conduit, don't matter the damn skin color, race, tone, oh man, well, those people, you talking about that dude, you're saying he did something like you knew that he had a slave or something. That dude don't even know nobody who was a slave. Oh man, it's because of them. But then you ain't, what about the Africans over there who were pimping out their own people, slaving them out? See, it's just a bunch of bullshit, but it's an excuse. And I look at it, it's a crabs in the bucket mentality. It's a lot of not holding accountability. Black people don't want to hold each other accountable. But then when they see one of their own doing something, they want to knock them down because they say that they're not down with the people. What is down with the people? What the F? Down with the people? When you're trying to be an example of light by doing something that's elevated, something that's outside the box. Look, man, I had a Mexican celly for 3 years, almost 4 years. Brothers was like, oh man, you kicking it with the Mexican? Yeah, I'm kicking it with the Mexican. He cool. Had some white partners, used to spread with him. Oh man, you working out with the white boy in the yard? Yeah, man, me and the white boy working out. You don't do legs. Oh, you kicking it with the Hawaiians? Yeah, me and the Hawaiians are spreading. We cool. The ignorance, man. And, in the penitentiary, man, is the worst because you got the most ignorant, non-cultural people you could be around. So you can only imagine. And in there, when you voice something, you might as well get a knife because it can get really, really sticky really fast. But I just want to, speak on a little bit this holiday, man, because, this is a time to come together to embrace those who embrace you. It doesn't matter their skin color, doesn't matter where they're from, doesn't matter their background. If they show you love, if they support you, if they believe in you, ride with them, man. I ride with people who ride with me, people who have belief in me. You know how many times I've talked to people and they're like, what are you going to do if your script don't sell? What are you going to do if your paint don't sell? What are you going to do? What do you got, a backup plan? Nah, nigga, I don't got a backup plan because I'm not a backup type of nigga. My plan is the plan. That's it. No ifs, ands about it. That's the difference between me and a lot of these cats. What's your backup plan? Nigga, you go get your hard hat, nigga. That's your backup plan. Go over there, go down there and turn your resume in, nigga. I don't have a backup plan. My plan is the plan, the only plan, and that's to win because I'm a winner. But I'm a winner because I know how to communicate outside my circle. I know how to surround myself around winners. And that's what winners do. Winners surround themselves around winners, while losers sit around and complain and hate because they stink like boo-boo. Big Herc 916.
What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, getting down with Fresh Out. For the past 10 years, we've been trailblazing on YouTube, interviewing ex-cons with hopes of persuading people from a life of crime. Over at Fresh Out, we really care about the people. So we decided to create Fresh Out Ministry as a nonprofit and help troubled youth and families in need. This holiday season, if you want to make a difference in someone's life, go to freshoutseries.com and make a donation, and you will receive a verification letter with the amount of your donation, and yes, it is a tax write-off. We will provide you with that information. We know that holidays for a lot of families are very troubling, and people are struggling sometimes dealing with all the different things going on with the economy. So let's make a difference and bring joy to a family out there in need. Go to freshoutseries.com, make a donation, and let's bring some joy this holiday season.
Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight-A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey against all odds.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at freshoutseries.com.